Hi and welcome to this screencast. Today I'm going to tell you about if statements, how you can get your computer to run different parts of your code depending on some condition. I'm going to talk about comparison operators, how you can test whether something is equal, less than, greater than, not equal, and so on. And finally, how you can use logical operators, that's and or and not, to combine different expressions. If you want your computer program to make a decision based on the value of some variable, then you can use an if statement. So let's say, for example, I have a variable called x and it has the value 5. Now I can use an if statement to test the value of x and do different things depending on the value. So I can type if, and I can write, for example, if x is equal to 7, which it is not, then I'll do what is in these parentheses here. So for example, I could print out the string yes to the screen. If I want my program to also do something if the condition is not true, I can type else and have some more brackets here, and I could print out, for example, no. Now let me try and run my program. When I run the program, I get printed out the word no, because x is not equal to 7, right? So notice here we have two equality signs when we test the condition. That's because this is a test for equality. It's not an assignment or something else. So notice that there must be two equality signs here, right? So we could also do a lot of different tests. For example, we could test whether x is greater than something or less than something or not equal to something. For example, we can change the test to is x less than 7, which should be true. Now when I run my program, now I get the result yes, so x is indeed less than 7. And note that this if statement and else statement, it will always just run either this line or this line here at the else statement. Now there's a lot of different things we could test for. So we've seen a test for equality, is x equal to 7, and we've seen is x less than 7. We could also check, is x greater than 7, is it less than or equal, is it greater than or equal, and finally we can check, is x not equal to 7. So in this case x is 5, so checking whether x is not equal to 7, well, that's actually true, x is not equal to 7, so it will execute this statement when I press source. And we can see indeed it prints out yes. We can also use an if statement to make a more complicated decision based on, for example, more than one variable. So we have this variable x that is equal to 5. Let's say we have another variable y that is equal to 10. Now I could say if x is equals to 7, or y is equal to 10. Now I'm just going to add a few more parentheses because I think this looks more visually pleasing, like this. So now it says if x is equal to 7, well, that's not true, or y is equal to 10, well, that's true. Then it's going to print yes. So since one of these is true and we've combined them with or, it's going to print out yes. And notice that this OR operation is indicated by two vertical lines. I could also use a different way of combining these expressions, not using OR but using and that's two ampersands. So now the expression says if x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 10. So that's not true for both of these expressions. X is not equal to 7. So now in this case it should print no.